So it's Rishabh. Are you here, bro?
First of all, very good evening. My
Good evening,
doubt
bro.
is
Yeah.
how to consider the gap up and gap down regarding SGX Nifty if we are in long or short position overnight. How to actually tackle that fear or how to manage our emotions.
Okay. See, this is a famous line quoted by MS Dhoni also. Okay, just focus on the controllables. What are the things which are under your control? SGX Nifty, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nasdaq. These things are not under our control. All right, you can only control the things happening within 3:30 because you can enter anywhere, you can exit anywhere, you can actually plan your trades. If your trailing stop loss is hit, you can move away. So if you are in a profit, you can just hold on. All these things you can do it only till 3:30. After 3:30, whatever is happening is not under your control. All right. If you are someone who is not comfortable holding on to the positions, if you are losing your sleep because of SGX Nifty's huge gap up, huge gap down, you should make sure you do not carry any overnight positions. This is something which you can follow. If you are a swing trader, always this risk. I'm a swing trader personally. So what I will be doing is on days when I'm long, let's say I'm long in a particular trade and that stock is giving me returns and I'm planning to hold on to it for bigger targets. Okay. Now I'll only hold it after 3:30. I'll only plan to hold it after 3:30. If the global market breadth, I don't see anything going wrong around the world. The global market should be stable.
Okay.
The previous night, I will be watching that whether it is not a huge gap up or a huge gap down. Huge gap up is fine because the markets are bullish. It's fine. But any fall, the previous day, if Dow Jones or Nasdaq has fallen 1%, 1.5%, and because of that, we already have a gap down today. Now, the next day, I'm going to be a bit cautious. If the market breadth around the world or even in our market is not favorable, it's not stable, then there is always the risk when you hold on to your long positions or even your short positions overnight.
Yeah, but a gap down of around 1.5% will not only make sure the stop loss is hit, but it will be much more than that. The damage.
Obviously, that's why you need to be cautious whenever you are trading in derivatives, because if that you are particularly asking about derivative trading or cash trading. Futures, yeah, it's derivatives, right? So you also have this expiry thing going against you. All right, if it is not recovering before this month's expiry, then you are going to close your trade in loss. So always people who trade in F&O, futures and options, you need to be a bit more cautious than the people who are trading in cash, because the cash traders do not have any time constraint. They can hold on to it even for months or years. They can wait for it to recover and then sell it at cost to cost also. But people who are trading in F&O, so this is something you cannot avoid. If you are not comfortable, then don't hold on. Do not do anything which makes you feel uncomfortable. If you are not comfortable holding on to an overnight position, then you should not do that. All right. Trading in general is risky, particularly when you are doing it in F&O. It's even more riskier. All right. So it's about managing the risk. You are only holding on to it. Let's take a TCS for an example. So the same question my personal mentorship student was asking me before 2 or 3 days. So TCS, we had this pattern and that guy has bought TCS around here itself. This level itself, he has bought it and he's still holding on to TCS. But from this level itself, he was a bit skeptical. He was not comfortable holding on to it, only because after this day around 16th of August or 17th of August, global markets started to kind of fall. Okay, we kind of had a fall in the last 2-3 days. So he was asking me every day, sir, should I hold on to this TCS or should I close my trade? Now, for someone who has bought TCS here, he's sitting on a profit of almost 8% around these levels. Now, my answer to him was, you have made a profit of 8%. Definitely TCS is not going to gap down 8% or even 5% tomorrow morning. IT sector is one sector which is outperforming the entire market. So the worst thing which can happen to a TCS is it can gap down 1% or 1.5%. If the breadth is too bearish, it can gap down 1% or 1.5%. But there are also chances that if the market recovers, these are the stocks which will continue to outperform. All right. Now, you should be ready to risk your some part of your open profits. From this 8%, I just asked him to risk 1% to 1.5%. This is something you cannot avoid because market does not go up in a vertical line or fall in a vertical line. You will only have this thing happening. From point A to point B, if market has to go up, this is what will happen. This will rarely happen unless we have any Adani stocks or any other manipulated stocks. Okay, so now only if I'm able to hold on to this stock while it is retracing or it is making a small pullback, I'll be able to capture this huge move. If I'm going to exit this here, then I'll miss out on this move. Now, this is out of my profits, which I'm risking. So people who have entered here, they need not worry about SGX Nifty going down, global markets going down. Only those people who have entered at the top, they are going to be worrying. So that's why you always need to make sure you are getting some good entries. When you have entered here, now global markets correcting is definitely not going to affect TCS. Even from tomorrow, if the markets correct, he will be exiting his trade here with a profit of almost 8%. Now he is just risking his open profits of 2%. Got it, bro?
Yes, yes.
So any other doubts for you?
Yeah, that's it from my side. You can carry on with others.
Okay, man. Thank you. Okay.